So here is a Xbox achievement update for 4/30/2023. So I started, doing some more achievement hunting in Wheel of Fortune, but there's only so much I can do in Wheel of Fortune before I get tired of that game. Not that it's a bad game. It serves the purpose of playing them. And, it fits the game, but it's just not for me. However, I'm going to try to do a couple a night of stuff, a couple a day. And I'm doing Wheel Pro in 25 games. Fashionista, acquire all the symbols and modes on location at all sets and the props, which is the first step you do, because the sets are 50,000 and the props are $40,000. You have to win the game, and then you can win clothes and the logos with any amount of coin, with any amount of dollars. So that's what I'm doing. And then Wheel Master, you win 50 games. You're doing 50 games. Switch and play two controllers and make my controller one that I'm signed into my main control on my main account. I am signed in. Some games make you sign in to a second account. If I'm forced to sign into a second account, then I just give me a second account I play with. Not for achievements. And if I get an achievement when I'm logged in, because I play another game with two controllers I don't need to be logged into, then I don't. Then I get one, so be it. So to finish and win an online game, Wheel Pro win 25 games. And yeah, so it's left. I mean, I still have a couple sets, a couple locations left, and a bunch of props left. And then I have a bunch. I'm doing the mini games, so I unlock random prizes, and if I unlock clothes, I unlock clothes. If I don't, I don't. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unlock the sets of props with playing two controllers in the mini games, and essentially I'm just gonna end up doing the faster where I do all the clothes and stuff at the end. And then I have been doing NBA 2K7, which basically unlocks all the other achievements at the end of the game. And ISO enter. So I basically did that. I shot 85% from the free throw with any team in the first game. And then this is achievable on the opposite opponent's field. The team should achieve about 40%. And then I did that in one game. And then the second game I did team assists, 30 assists with one team, $15 with one team. I did it with one player, so I could double it up. The player and team one. And 15 steals with one team. And then 15 plus 3 rounds and anything. But you can do it two controllers, so I did in one team. Like with the we're really bad with the CPU stats. It's the second controller, the CPU stats. So I just made it so that they're really bad and they miss a lot. So it's really easy to get rebounds and stuff, and then make all the shots as the first controller. Team 3s, 15 threes with 18. Fast break, 40 fast break points with 18. And that instant animation, 60 points with 18. And good hands, 20 assists with 5 turnovers. Which I turned turnovers off. I bounce turnovers, but I turned them regular turnovers. I didn't hurt me any. Or just live ball turnovers. Also, this is cheap egg for at least 10 offensive rebounds, 5 blocks, 5 steals. Which what you can do to get 10 offensive rebounds is just shoot it like you're going backwards in the middle, and you run like you're running like you there's like you kind of like glitch like the back of the backboard, like the inside of it, and then you can't go any farther, and then you shoot and it'll basically like shoot out the backboard and you'll hit it, you'll get an offensive rebound. And that's what I do for the rebound achievement. The run, and then I'll hustle, and then 5 3 blocks, 5 steal. I make it so it's the players on the team that I'm facing. I'm doing the rivalry achievements at the same time, so I'm doing every player 4'6". I don't think you can edit East teams. I don't see the East teams, the regular Eastern Conference teams. But I just edit the players down to they're like 4'6". Maybe take the fouls from the other teams. I don't know the teams they play on and the rosters, and I just change it so that all these players like LeBron, he was on the Cavs in this game, Cavaliers. So I put him to like the Lakers. And I merge players together from one team. And then if I need to play with that team for multiple games, I got multiple achievements of it. Then what I do is I just trade the players off that I need and replace them with others. It's like the teams are really screwed up, and stuff like that. So, and then 10 threes with at least 45% 3-point percentage, 10 blocks and steals 19. I did Lakers versus Clippers. I really winning there really as the Lakers. I did Kobe Bryant scored even points. Kobe. I did the Shaquille O'Neal 25 points. So we runs 5 blocks. Shaquille O'Neal. What Chamberlain scored 100 points. Any player. George Gervin scored at least 25 points. Period. Any player. Magic Johnson just at least 20 assists. Any player. Russell 23 rebounds. Any player. Cheeks at least 20 steals. Any player. And if you would lose about 10 of the shots. Any player. And then I did Eastern Conference, or East versus West, or G-West, or East, West, Hall of Fame, definitely. And then I did 3 points, 15 rebounds, 5 blocks, Yao Ming. I think I was testing one, but I had it all the way down. But I might turn it up just for temporary in the second shot, and then lower it down, and then wait till the fourth, something like that. Or I might just do it with like another one where I actually turn up the shooting instead, or something like that. And maybe, I don't know, but that's going to probably take too tedious to do that. Take it over something, I'm not going to bother doing it. Just do it the easy way. Make it like 2 3-minute quarters, like 2-minute quarters. Score 10 points, like lower the clock, and score 11. And the game's over. And then Steve Nash, I did it where. And then this morning, I ended up doing, that was late last night, like 1 in the morning, and then this morning, I ended up doing like 11, 12 o'clock this morning. This afternoon, I did Yao Ming. This was recording at least 30 points, 15 runs at 5 blocks. Yao Ming. Then I did Kevin Garnett. I scored at least 20 points, 15 runs, 10 assists at Kevin Garnett. And Steve Nash, 20 points and 2 assists. Steve Nash. But what you do is, what I did is I did it where Yao Ming, or like the players, and then if I had to assist, I assisted a player that needed points. So like with Kevin Garnett, I ended up assisting to Steve Nash. And with Steve Nash, for something, Steve Nash's assist that I didn't get to the first player, like Yao Ming. I didn't plan it like sometimes, and I plan it like that for some players. And 3 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. So then I ended up doing it like that. And then second Celtics versus Lakers, I won as the Los Angeles, and I was the Celtics. And then second unit scored 40 bench points. Some of the players, they didn't get put on like the star, like the ones that you wanted. You thought would be the starters on as like a team. So then you just take a timeout and they're end up your bench, but they're part of your team. So that's what I did. And 65% lights out. Should never 60% from field any team. I still did it with I had a ton of field goals, and I still missed a bunch because I did the rebounding ones and the rebounding trick. Shove your opponent's backboard, the back of it. So, I did it like that. And then, I'm doing, there's an achievement online. You get 1 rank to win. You can win 1 rank game online for this achievement. So, that one's the only one that unlocks online, but all the rest don't for win streaks and stuff like that. And then, my next achievement is going to be Pistons, Spurs versus Mavs, or win this early as San Antonio or Dallas in Hall of Fame difficulty versus achievement. So I'm going to do that one. And then I'm going to do Dwayne Wade, 30 points, 8 with the assist with Dwayne Wade. Allen Iverson, 30 points, 10 assists, 5 steals with Allen Iverson. And then I'm going to do 25 points, 15 rebounds with Sean Marion. And then I'm going to be doing Ben Wallace, 15 rebounds, 5 blocks, 5 steals with Ben Wallace. And then 30 points, 15 rebounds, 5 blocks with Tim Duncan. So I'll be doing those 5. And then I'll be doing Spurs versus Mavs. And then I'll be doing the Pistons versus Heat Ravens and then that'll be 30 or 30 ago. And then I'll be 31, 31. It'll be 31 Spurs versus Mavs. 32, 33, 34, 35, 30. 31, 32, 33, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Then I'll have Pistons versus Heat early. Andre Drummond. That'll be 38. And then I could do them. I only need 5 with each, so I could get minimum of point. Just 5 points with players and 5 less assists. So I just end up doing like that. And I make that so every player on the team I'm playing against is 4'6", and the starters, my 5 starters I'm gonna keep out for the whole game. And the achievements with is 7'6". And if they need blocks and rebounds and stuff, so they're really tall. So it's like pretty easy to do it. And then I'll just do Andre Drummond go last. And then I'll do the Pistons. That's what I'm doing, Pistons versus Heat rivalry. And then I might do the All Heart, where I do the search for period down and ways 10 points on my name versus June. So I might do that one. And then Knicks versus Nets, where I really will be the last one before I do online. Where I have to do the online win. Which I know you can just have the opponent quit out. So it's going to be really easy. So yeah, this is like an easy bargain win. You get 41 out 50 achievement. I don't really care if I have discounted achievements in my tag. I'm going to take my predictions and I really don't care. I'm just more so happy just to get rid of these, just to finish this game up and finish it up and finish it up and get all the achievements and all it. So yeah, I'm going to do so the points is pretty easy. And then this one, I just need to do 8 rebounds with Dwayne Wade, 10 assists with Allen Iverson, 15 rebounds with Sean Marion, and then 5 blocks with steals, 15 rebounds. So no points with Ben Wallace. So Ben Wallace is actually going to be really simple, really kind of easy. So, and then Duncan. So yeah, I put the quarter game on 12-minute quarters, which is 48 minutes. But I ended up getting the game done in even with all of my achievements, and I did lights out and everything, in I want to say it was 2 quarters. And I just chuck half-court shots down. Full-court shots their team they'll miss, and they'll get rebounds, players will. And then assists, unknowingly get assists. Because they're not playing for it like that. And then, so it's 3 quarters. It was the middle of the 3rd quarter, I want to say, and then I just, moved my second control because it's wireless. So it doesn't die, so it didn't die out, and then just a little bit, just move it a little bit. So, the end of the 3rd, and in the middle of the 4th, so then it would stay on, and then it just lets turn off the shot clock. Elevation, 8 seconds in the backcourt, turn everything off. It doesn't affect the achievements. So, in these games, so it's really easy. So it's ultra easy. You know what I mean? It's mega easy. And then so last game. Yeah, I don't need to, if I plan it right, the last game I don't even need to do nothing. Nothing on the last game, which is really nice, have to do nothing. Besides just play as one team, score 2 points, run down the clock in a minute quarter, easy. So, and then the other game is gonna be just 12-minute quarters. And the second game I'll probably just have to do 5-minute quarters with this one. I only need one player. So yeah, maybe I might need multiples because because I might need multiples because this player is like Dwayne Wade, Allen Iverson. I might they might be the same positions. So, but we'll see. So it's gonna be just like each game takes, I would say, about an hour, because you have to find what team they're on, unless you know what team they're on, and then just what team they're on in like that year. Because even if they're a popular player, like you might forget what team they're on. Like you might forget what team they're on. What team they're on. Or something you might forget. So, yeah, but yeah, I don't got much more to say, So I got 6 players to do. Yeah, and then the first games I got, like, in the first game, I really got a bunch of the big achievements. I got 20 in one game, and they unlock all at once. Like, there are some games, like, they do where, they'll, like, have multiples unlocks, and they'll have every single achievement, it'll show up on the screen. This one just does, like, 24 or so many gamer score, because you unlock at the end of the games, and, like, stuff like that. It's like, it's like crazy, You just got to get 6 players on which can be done in 2 games. Because I could do it with the other players, but I'm not gonna. I did that with some games where I took the players off and I tried to work around it, and then I was like, I didn't end up getting the players done. You know what I mean? And then I had to spend more time doing it in the next game, so it's like, I'll just do 5 and then, let the time run down and do the more, and then yeah. Because the next game, if I need more players, I probably just need like, if I can't finish these 5 players, I'll just do like a 5-minute quarter, a 5-minute game. Because I do have 2 games to do it, so but realistically, I'm just gonna do like a 12-minute quarter game. Do all 5 players, then do a second game. Do Andre Kirilenko, do a 5-minute game, or something like that. Because the blocks are gonna take a little bit of time to set that up. And then, when I'm done to the 5-minute quarter or something like that, then I just wind the game down. Or you can do all hard too. So we serve for 30 down base 10 point. And then Knicks versus Nets. See when the server really is NJ, why NJ? Or I might do it in the Knicks versus Nets, really. Who knows? So 40 out of 50. So there's 10 achievements left to do, and there's 80 and there's 180 gamer score, and 10 on 9 ones are the right one I can do for 100, so I get 15 less. So 820 out of 40, so then I'll do 835 out of 41, so not too terrible. I don't mind it, so it's not terrible. 41 sheets out of 50. And it's gonna be really quick, really easy. Just do them, and then the East versus West one. Try doing 1 and 2. And then the first game I end up doing like 3 throws. The 3 throws I would do a separate game for them. Honestly. because if you accidentally get sent, that's usually fine. Then so there's six or 7 isn't there anyways. So looks like there's East West. There's Clippers. There's 6 airways. There's 6 airways. So yeah, the first one I remember like versus. Did I do rivalry in the first one? No, I didn't do rivalry in the first one. I mean, you could do rivalry in the first one. Because I didn't do rivalry in the first one. I ended up doing 2 games. 3, 4. And then 5 you can do the all hurting. And 6 you can do 3 throws. So you can do 6 games essentially. 6 games, 6 rivalries. And you do them all in 6 games. That's the quickest way to get this game done with Word on offline units. So it's like easy, like no brainer, you know. So it's exciting. It's not like these online ones where they like you do like my career and you play like forever. And these 360 ones, and then there's some offline ones, but they're quite easier. But those take forever. Like these, you do 6 games, you do like three big ones, and then you get done in probably like 40 minute quarters. You could do even 4 10-minute quarters. Do 40 minutes. Shave time off by like 10 minutes. So like 50 minutes. Do like an hour and 40. And then you do a set third one, which is 2:30. And then probably do like half hour, so it's probably 3 hours. Probably have this game done in like 3.5 hours if you really want to shave time off. You know, this game you probably do about 3.5 hours, which is like easy, you know, 3.5 hours. Like, you know, like playing this game, and then you're done. And then even if you do the online one, you might set someone up if you know someone that plays this game, or you know, or boost fans in the boost with like 3 hours 45 minutes, maybe 4 hours. It's easy, so